So I want to talk about silver today. Silver price has been going up and everything, but the thing is, it hasn't been going up a lot. I mean, yeah, it's a big move in terms of percentage, but it's not like it's $50, right? But anyways, what I want to talk about is actually they came out with the critical materials list, right? Not just in Canada, but most of the Western countries, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure Canada has one, but they don't have silver in the list. That's the funny thing, right? And they purposely didn't include silver or gold when silver is basically used for solar panels and electric vehicles. And every producing country, that only signifies, hey, your country's not going to be making anything in the near future, right? Because, hey, you don't need it. But you do, right? But the thing is, they didn't include it in their 50 critical minerals, right? Which they included aluminum, right? It's insane. And they included zinc. I mean, these things, they make your money out of them, right? The coins and stuff, they just throw them everywhere. And they even include that, but they don't include silver. And these guys, well, this site, I guess, is giving the first thing. They're saying that, hey, maybe they have a huge reserve. I don't think so. I think they just don't want the price to skyrocket, because now, not just using it as a material, right? Well, or the fact that maybe they need it for something else. I don't know. But anyways, the emerging technology all requires silver. AI requires silver. EV requires silver. EV is already here. Solar panel requires silver. And you need a lot of it, right? Because it's the best conductor of electricity and everything. So unless you plan to make cheap products, right, then you don't need it, right? But I don't know. I mean, maybe we will make cheap products in the West, and we only rely on China's supply. Then China will have all the silver and gold and things like that, because you need it. If you don't have it, you won't be able to make it. But, only one website talked about it. Every other website didn't want to write about it. Why was it excluded from the thing? Only the mining websites, right? And these things, these people, I guess the miners, are appealing the list, right, to include silver. And here's the Canadian mineral list. And you look at this, and half of them you don't know what it is, right? They do luckily have the platinum metal groups, but what the hell is that? They should have said that. What is rare earth metals? What is that? Right? It makes no sense, right? I mean, you didn't say that, hey, aluminum is whatever. You got cobalt and you got copper, and everything's listed here. Silver is not listed, and you understand why gold isn't listed, but why isn't silver listed? Silver is like $30, right? So, while China and India and all those other countries, they're collecting these things because they know that they need it to make their economy, their society run, right? You know how they have like these vehicles, these taxis that have no drivers. It's driven by the machine, right? It's driven by AI, or no, I don't know. It's driven by the software, basically, right? It's like the future, right? That's where we should be heading. But unfortunately, Canada and most of the West, they're not planning to electrify. They're not planning to go driverless, right? For at least for a foreseeable future. And that is probably the reason why they don't have it listed. Or they're purposely trying to suppress the price, which I think is also one of the reasons. But you see, because they're doing that, our future is going to be very bad. Because it's almost like everybody else has high-speed internet, and we're still like in Africa, right, where we don't even we have like 56K modem. That's what it's like, right? Compared to China, we haven't done anything, and we're not doing anything, in fact, right? Just to keep, I don't even know what type of standard of living this is. Obviously, it's not good. People are not liking it, and it's keeping us from advancement. And people are just like, oh, they like it like this. And I saw a video, right, where there's 20 people and 2 guys digging the hole at a construction site. You got 18 supervisors watching these two people dig the site. I'm like, so this is how we work. That's how it is, right? You got 18 people supervising 2 people digging the pit. I'm like, so what are the 18 people doing? Nothing. Standing there, sitting and watching. It's insane. It is madness. I mean, if you do that in Asia, that's not, your country isn't moving, right? We all know that, right? I mean, so all those 18 people that were hired and paid by us because we're the taxpayers, right? They shouldn't even be there working. They should be fired. But, we keep them alive and they drag on the economy, and that's why we are in the pit that we are in. Anybody complaining, saying, hey, it's China, it's Russia. No. It's not China, it's not Russia. It is us. Because they are doing the right thing, right? You're doing the wrong thing. That's all, right? We're doing the wrong thing, right? They are doing the right thing. 20 people should be digging the pit, okay? Because you hired them to dig the pit, right? Or maybe 19. I don't know. You have one supervisor. But certainly speaking, you don't have 18 people supervising, 2 people digging. That's not how it works. That's not how progress works. And, silver, right, is a signification of what we are going to be doing. And it looks like we're not going to be doing anything in the foreseeable future, because this is what it's saying right here on the official website. Because we're not going anywhere. We're not electrifying or we're not manufacturing whatever, the next generation stuff.